This week's Torah portion of Parshat Mishpatim has in it a tremendous amount of mitzvot, commandments. Most of them have to do with humanitarian causes, how we're supposed to behave with regards to our fellow. And in the middle of the Parsha, right in the middle, there's a very interesting directive. The Torah says, in a negative connotation, Kol almana v'yatom lo te'anun. Every single widow and every orphan, God forbid, lo te'anun. Te'anun comes from the word oni, inui. Inui is pain. Do not cause these people pain. And Rashi explains, why does the Torah have to tell us this? Rashi explains that human nature sometimes is to persecute the downtrodden. When we see people who are broken, fractured, perhaps we'll try to take advantage of them. It's very difficult for us to believe that people would behave in such a fashion. But that is what the Torah warns us about. But listen carefully to how Rav Shamshon Raphael Hirsch understands Lo Te'anun. Says Rav Hirsch as follows, Aneh, La'avi Adam lidei kach, to bring man to the point where Yachush et ha'oni shelo. What is Lo Te'anun? Inui is not only pain, but Inui also knows its derivative from Oni. Being poor, being helpless, selfless, not being able to support oneself. And obviously, Rav Hirsch is not referring to monetary compensation or to finances. He's referring to one's personal, psychological, and inner spiritual state. When a person is meant to feel that they are ani, useless, selfless, poor with regards to their persona or lack of it, their inability to feel that they can contribute to society, that they are worthless, not financially, but even worse, internally. Says Rav Hirsch, that is how or what the Torah comes to warn us. One is never allowed to have anyone feel that way, or to allow or lend oneself to allowing someone to feel that way. Ve'et matzavo abilti atzma'i. What does it mean to really feel poor, worthless, to take away one's self-worth, one's self-independence, one's self-security, to make a person feel that they do not have something to contribute in this world? That is the worst possible thing that you could do to someone. There are so many people out there who suffer and who feel worthless, selfless, who feel ani, not poor financially, not that they are not self-sufficient, but they feel that they are incompetent, that they are indeed worthless with regards to having nothing that they could possibly contribute to this world. But it's not true. Every person has what to contribute. Every person has their inner value. And every person needs to be made to feel that they are ashirim, rich in character, rich in persona, rich in morals and values, and in the ability to contribute to the world around them. That is what the Torah comes to remind us here. And indeed, when we're dealing with people who are suffering from mental illness or mental challenges or inner challenges that they might have, outside, externally, they might look rich, but inside they are very poor. They feel like they don't have something to contribute. And it's our obligation, says the Torah, never, of course, to make them feel worthless, but to do as much as possible to make them feel wealthy from within, that they have self-worth, that they have worth that they can share and impart to the rest of the world. That is our obligation. This coming week, we will be conducting a conference in the Knesset on suicide prevention. And I've invited many families who have lost their loved ones to suicide, including my own, of course, and dear Gila's family, to remind them that we still have ashirut, we still have worth. Our value is our capacity, our ability to transmit a message to those around us that you're not poor, that you're not worthless, but that every person has what to contribute to this world, and every person has a reason to live. This is the Torah way. It is the Jewish way. And yes, my dear Gili, it always will remain the Gila way. Shabbat Shalom.